Hello guys, Chinsun here. Today, I'll be reading some r/entitled parents. Let's see what these parents are up to today. Ahem. Enjoy. It's Dollar General, not Gucci. So this happened to me today. I'm getting into a new job to keep up with the bills, hopefully. I was in my local Dollar General picking up some stuff for my lunches, as I can get some stuff here and it's close to my house. So it's a win-win for me. It's also in a small town, which is so small it may be 2 or 3 small streets and 1 main road. You blink and you miss it type of town. I see this entitled mom and her hellspawn entitled kid come in, and they're dressed in what looks like some really expensive clothing. And I see she has a nice looking designer purse. I didn't recognize that symbol, so I'm not sure if it's actually was designer or not. The kid is just screeching on about how he wants some new shirt he saw online that was from Gucci, and the mom keeps telling him to shut up and she's gonna get it for him. He just needs to wait until they find it. Weird considering you're in a dollar store, but whatever. They go around the entire store and look around what clothing they have, which isn't much, but at least it's something. The entire time, the kid keeps screeching at the top of his lungs about the stupid shirt. I got up to the register area and was getting ready to start putting my stuff up so the cashier could ring me out, when entitled mom pushes past me and slams her hands down on the counter. She goes and screams at the cashier for not having the item they were looking for. They better have it or else she's gonna call the corporate and complain directly to them. The cashier just kinda looks at her with a what the fuck kinda look, which makes her even more angry. She starts going on about how dare the store makes her kid cry. Which I laugh cause he came in that way, and how they were ruining their mommy's son time as she put it. The kid looked about 10 or 12, so I doubt he calls her mommy anymore. But who knows these days? I don't think I want to know. Entitled kid runs over crying and knocking stuff over. Candy, lighters, anything up front basically he can just tip over to show the cashier how upset he is. The cashier is trying to call her manager and get the situation taken care of because she is getting visibly upset and I really felt bad for her. The manager comes out and tells her she has to leave, and she is clearly in the wrong kind of store for what she is looking for. Entitled mom screams at the manager asking her does she know who she is. She will get her fired for throwing her out, etc, etc, the usual entitled parent kind of stuff. The manager threatens to call police and press charges for trespassing and destruction of property. Entitled mom screams at her some more, then leaves dragging her screaming hellspawn behind her as he's knocking more displays over. The manager comes around to clean stuff up, and being the nice person I am, I try to help because I felt bad for her. The manager thanked me and ran me out personally and gave me a small discount for helping. Entitled mom tells me that I should have aborted. I have 2 twins that are 6 months old now, H and R. I am currently on maternity leave and decided to go shop. I went to a local grocery store, and after purchasing a few groceries, H wanted food. I sat down onto a chair and fed him some of my breastfeeding milk in a bottle. And entitled mom was staring at me and slapped the bottle out of his mouth. Me? What are you doing? Entitled mom, those formulas are bad for children. Take care of him. H starts to cry. Me? Look at what you have done. It was breastfed anyway. The entitled mom stares away while I hush H. She then mutters something about young people these days. I calm him down. Entitled mom, he doesn't look healthy enough. When my son was 2 years old, he was bigger than him. You should have aborted. At this moment, I start to cry, and when I stop, my pram is not in front of me, and in the corner of my eyes, I see entitled mom. I sprint up to her. Me, give me my babies back. Entitled mom, no, you are not taking care of them. We argue for a bit. I call the police. I press charges and got a sweet £2,000 for H&R. The end. What kind of logic does this person have? I can't get mad at my mom or I'm the asshole. A bit of a rant, since I can't say jack to my own family about this. This has been a major problem with my family concerning my emotions. I can't really get angry around them, otherwise I get an annoying chewing out from them about how I'm always angry and that I need to grow up. What just happened today made me realize that my mom might slowly becoming or already might be an entitled parent. Early March of this year, my older brother had bought me a Cavaliers hoodie. While I don't really like sports, I really like it because it was rather big and fit wonderfully. All was well until my mom decided that one day to get my sweaters while I slept and tossed them into the washer to clean. When I wake up and find them, the Cavalier sweater has shrunk a bit. I tell her about it and point out how the washing instructions say how to clean it. Our fault for not reading it. I ignored it and move on, still wearing it as if it still fit well. Fast forward to today. I'm getting ready for work when she comes into my room to drop off my sweaters. She decided to come in at night to clean them again. Seeing the Cavaliers one, I immediately go over to check it out. Surprise, surprise, it has shrunk again. This time more so, it doesn't even fit me properly without it feeling uncomfortable. When she passes by my room again, I quickly ask her if she washed it correctly this time like how the instructions say. Nope. She tossed it in like the other clothes because I don't wash my clothes, apparently. Despite the fact I've told her countless times that I cleaned them on Tuesday, my day off. I absolutely wanted to chew her out for this because once is an accident, twice is just not caring. However, I knew it would be pointless that the rest of my family always take my mom's side. My anger over this blatant disregard of my personal property just ignored and filed under childish, as I shouldn't get so angry over a piece of clothing. It has been like this for years, unable to be angry at them, or I'm immature and not acting like an adult. Sorry for venting, I just needed some place to do it because it wasn't like they would listen. Entitled mother at a preschool application who sees the benefit of vaccines, as long as her kid doesn't have to be vaccinated. I am currently seeking child care for my youngest, a grueling process which can basically be considered as an assessment center for toddlers. Parents have high expectation and the daycares are selective, mainly due to the fact that there are so few, as being a housewife and a mother exclusively is still seen as the societal norm in my country. I attended an interview on my best behavior today. In strides entitled mother, 15 minutes late, and interrupting the preschool teacher to let her know that she finds the outdoor playground small and pokey. The mood has been set. As we survey the various group rooms, entitled mother stops to corner the educator, demanding to know whether the children will be instructed bilingually. Nowhere is it stated that there will be bilingual activities. Yet this is not good enough for Mummy Dearest. My child can't speak yet, but I want him to do so in various languages when he does. At the end of the rather awkward visitation, entitled mother delivers the final blow. Are all the children vaccinated before they are allowed to attend? The flustered preschool teacher states that they cannot enforce vaccination by law. I would support such an initiative except the cause of actual medical exemptions. Mother states loudly that she has a pollen allergy, so to spare her child from hay fever, she has chosen not to vaccinate her son. In order to protect him, though, he must only attend a group in which everyone else has followed the recommended vaccine schedule. Herd immunity is important after all, otherwise everyone else will make her baby sick. The other children are spoken of with disgust, with an emphasis of the word sick. So Mummy here believes everyone else should pollute their body, as long as her child is spared of toxins, whilst not running the risk of contracting a disease. Entitled mom calls my religion a cult. Backstory, I'm a Buddhist or a monk, and many people call my religion a cult, but just do a little research and you can tell we're not a cult. There was an event with a religion where 50,000 people gathered, and everyone who attended got a shirt that had a line or something about Buddhists. I'll try to add a picture. Key, EM, entitled mother. Easy, entitled child. D, my dad. C, cashier. Story, I had gone to Publix. I live in Florida. And I had gotten some candy, and entitled child came up to me. I think he was 5, and started wailing to get my candy, and I wasn't dumb. And my dad had always told me not to give free stuff to someone because they will expect to get more of it, so I told him no like a regular person. 30 minutes later, I got to the checkout while my dad is getting something he forgot, and this is what happened. Entitled child taps entitled mom's shoulder, whispering something. Entitled mom taps my shoulder. You stole my son's chocolate bar, please give it back. Me? No, I didn't do that. Entitled mom raising voice. You liar, give it back, freak. Me? Excuse me? Entitled mom raises her voice even higher, notices my shirt. Give my son his chocolate bar back, or I'll get you in juvenile, you cult attender. Dad comes back with an item and puts it in the basket. Entitled mom turns to dad. And you fucking skinhead. My dad is bald. Dad, what? Entitled mom, how dare you what me? You have raised a cult attender and future skinhead. I'm calling the cops for neglect. Cashier, ma'am, I thought you would stop by now, but if you don't stop, I'm gonna need to call security. Entitled mom, why don't you call security on that slime ball? Points at me. Dad, realize what's happening. Look, my son didn't steal your candy. Entitled mom realizes she's outnumbered. Pfft, fine. Finishes order and adds chocolate and mumbles under her breath. I wish I could say she got in jail or banned from the store, but no, she didn't. And I met her again but in a park, but it wasn't so eventful, so I probably won't post it. And that will be all from me for today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back with more Reddit reads. I hope all you lovelies have a nice day. Mwah.